Due to the graphic nature of this podcast, listener discretion is highly advised. If you are triggered by sexual assault, incest, and or murder, please check out my other podcast. And I'll see you next time. Take care of your mental health, and we'll see you.
Come on, Aileen!
Hey guys, welcome to another fun-filled podcast on tonight's Odd Pods with Odd Broad. I'm once again joined by my brother.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, James, aka Nitro.
So we're going to be continuing our movies to based off of true crime and murder, serial killers, whatnot. Last night you heard our Richard Ramirez take, and now we're going to be learning about Aileen Wuornos. So.
Wuornos. That's how you say it. Wuornos?
Wuornos. Let me give you the rundown of what movies were based off of her life. I guess you would say in general, because there was a lot of shows and stuff based off of her, besides the overviews and whatnot. Let's see. Movies. Aileen, The Life and Death of a Serial Killer. Aileen Wuornos, The Selling of a Serial Killer. Aileen Wuornos, The Angel of Death. Aileen, and these ones are in check. You guys might remember the 2003 film Monster, starring Charlize Theron and Christina Ricci.
Love that one.
That was a sick one. She fucking pulled it off.
She did freaking it. I love the fact that they chose Charlize Theron, because she did. She pulled it off, and she looked just like Aileen, dude.
Yeah, I think she gained 40 pounds just to pull that fucking role.
They even as far as, putting down the freckles on her body and everything, they did it.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking A, that's badass.
They nailed that shit to the fucking core.
Right.
So, as you heard the song, my brother was playing, we are now doing the...
Come on, Aileen.
Come on, Aileen.
Let's do this, Aileen.
That's what she said. Let's do this, Aileen. Aileen. It's like Aileen that way.
Aileen over.
Aileen over there.
And Aileen Wuornos. Holy shit.
Aileen Carol Wuornos.
Aileen Carol. That was my mom's name. My stepmom. Oh, she was such a nice lady.
She was. Rest in peace, Carol.
Rest in peace, Mama. I love you.
Aileen Carol Wuornos, born February 29th, 1956. Another goddamn leap year baby.
Another leap year baby, just like Richard Ramirez last night. Holy shit.
What is with these serial killers?
What is it with the leap year babies?
Jeez, guys.
Bunch of fucking kids.
Maybe that's why they didn't have the mentality, because of the mentality of children.
Oh, yeah.
We never thought about that.
Yeah, we didn't. No, we didn't. And Aileen was abused as a child as well, same as Richard Ramirez.
Yeah, she was raped by her own grandfather, raped by his friends. So what you guys know about Aileen Wuornos is that she was a convicted serial killer who murdered 7 men in Florida between the years of 1989 and 1990 by shooting them at point-blank range. So she was really close to them when she shot them. Wuornos claimed that her victims had either raped or attempted to rape her while they were soliciting sex from her. That all of the homicides were committed in self-defense. She was sentenced to death for 6 of the murders and was executed by lethal injection on October 9, 2002. Do you know what her last meal was?
She didn't want nothing. Actually, she denied the meal. She wanted coffee.
Coffee, yeah, and they gave her coffee and Cheetos.
Oh, Cheetos.
She had Cheetos.
Oh, wow. Nice. Fuck yeah. What a way to go out. I wouldn't mind Cheetos, too.
Give me some fucking Cheetos.
Yeah, just give me some fucking hot Cheetos and some Kool-Aid. I'll be good.
For real, huh? They're like, what do you want for your last dinner, for your last meal? Fucking me, fat girl, my ass. I'd be like, give me this, give me that. I want some of this.
She was just a little bit younger than, I think, what's his face? Ramirez, yeah, because Ramirez was aged 53 when he died, and that's almost, 12. He was 12, almost 13 years old.
Yeah, she was 11 when...
Yeah, and this chick was 11. Since she was a leap year baby, she was 11 years old legally, but aged 46.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So her death date was October 9th, 2002, and the Florida State Prison of Ryford, Florida, U.S. Like we said, she died by lethal injection. Her resting place, she was cremated and ashes were scattered in Fostoria, Tuscola County, Michigan. What were her aliases?
Oh, her aliases. Oh, yeah. Shit.
She had several of them
She had
shits.
several, yes, she did. Oh, actually, no, just like three of them. Actually, okay. She was known as Susan Lynn Blakovic, Cammie Marsh Green, and Lori Christine Grody.
Also known as Sandra Krishik. And, yeah, Lori Christie Grody.
Yeah.
She only had one spouse by the name of Louis Gratz Fell. They were married and annulled both in 1976. Convictions, we all know, 6 counts of first-degree murder and 6 death sentences. Total of victims, 7. She was her type of weapon was a high-standard .22 caliber revolver, and she was arrested on January 9th, 1991.
Her first victim was Richard Mallory, age 51, of Clearwater. He was a Clearwater electronic shop owner of Volusia County. That's in
Florida,
yeah. On December 1st, 1989, a deputy in Volusia County discovered an abandoned vehicle belonging to Richard Mallory. His body was found December 13th, several miles away in the wooded area. Mallory had been shot several times, but 2 bullets on the left lung were found to have caused hemorrhaging and ultimately death. So, in other words, she killed him with the 2 bullets, but shot him a couple more times just for shit.
Just to make him hurt.
Yeah.
Next victim on the list was David Andrew Spears, age 47, construction worker in Winter Garden. He was declared missing as of May 19th, 1990. On June 1st, 1990, his naked body was found along the U.S. Route 19 in Florida, in Citrus County. He had been shot 6 times by a .22 pistol.
Damn. Charles Carskadon, age 40, a part-time rodeo worker, body found on June 6th of 1990 in Pasco County. The medical examiner found 9 small caliber bullets in his lower chest and upper abdomen, which actually were identified as the same caliber bullet, 22.
Holy shit. Let's see. Peter Abraham Siams. Siams? Age 65, retired merchant seaman. Sorry, guys. In June 1990, Siams left Jupiter, Florida for Arkansas. On July 4th, 1990, his car was found in Orange Springs, Florida. Moore and Wuornos were seen abandoning the car, and Wuornos' palm print was found on the interior door handle. His body was never found. Florida, Gators, 2 and 2 together, bruh.
Yeah. Let's see. Troy Burris, age 50, a sausage salesman from Ocala.
Ocala,
I guess. Yeah, was reported missing July 31st, 1990. On August 4th, 1990, law officers found the body in a wooded area along State Road 19 in Marion County. Hey, that's the same spot where they found David Spears, huh?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, well, yeah, she pretty much kept it,
on the highway.
On the highway and in between certain areas.
Yeah, because you got to remember she was a sex worker too, so that's probably where she thought she would frequent her Johns, was on the highway.
True.
Pretending to be a hitchhiker.
She was always picked up on the freeway as a hitchhiker. Yeah, the body was substantially decomposed, but evidence showed that he had been shot twice.
Holy shit. Charles Richard Dick Humphreys, that's a long name. Age 56. September 11th, 1990, a retired Air Force major, former state child abuse investigator, former chief of police. Holy fuck, she killed a former police official.
Yeah, I think that's when she really fucked up. Like, when she started to freak out, that was the second one.
On September 12th, 1990, his body was found in Marion County. He was fully clothed and he had been shot 6 times in the head and torso. His car was found in Suwannee County. Holy shit, a fucking official.
Yeah, I remember, like, when watching the movie, and after she found his badge, she freaked out. That's when she knew. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Last one was Walter Walter Gino Antonio, age 62, body found November 19th in 1990 near a remote logging road in Dixie County. His body was nearly nude and had been shot 4 times in the back and head, while officers found Antonio's car 5 days later in Brevard County. So that was her last one.
Yeah, so we're going to go in her early life. So we're going to, like, take turns on this, guys. Wuornos was born Aileen Carol Pittman in Rochester, Michigan on February 29th, 1956. Like we said, she's a fucking leap horn. Fucking can't sing a leap horn. Leap year.
She's a leap year baby.
She's a leap horn. Okay, if you guys get it, like, no Tony Hillerman books, you actually know Joe Leap horn. Sorry, guys.
Leap horn?
Leap horn. Okay, she was born. Her mother's name was Diane Wuornos, born 1939. A 14-year-old at the time, she was married to Eileen's father, 16-year-old Leo Dale Pittman. They got married that young?
Oh, shit. Well, okay. Well, Wuornos was raised by her grandparents after she was abandoned by her mother as an infant. Her father was a convicted child molester who committed suicide in prison.
Holy shit.
The Florida Supreme Court on Tuesday unanimously rejected a request. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. Hold on.
Wow, she never met her father.
She never met her father. The reason why is because he was convicted and he was in the state prison of Florida. 6
crimes against children. Oh, wow. They don't say to agree to what the abuse was, but they said he was diagnosed with schizophrenia. So, kind of want to take that also in retrospect. Some mental illnesses are not really diagnosed in serial killers until the ending factor. And, like, during, like, the trials and whatnot, maybe, you know, then, because they're going to have to play that, oh, I'm going crazy, or play the insanity plea. But they don't want to do that. I kind of figured that out. Like, some people that are diagnosed with it, or diagnosed with schizophrenia, or some type of PTSD. Like, look at the son of Sam. They said he was saying he was not competent to stand trial, but he was fully competent, even though he was suffering from PTSD from being in the war.
Dang, I wonder what happened to her brother. Her brother, his name is Leo Dale Pittman.
Let's see if
we can find him. But yeah.
Oh, he died.
He died. Oh shit.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, Aileen did have a brother by the name of Leo Dale Pittman. So she wasn't the only one in the family.
Yeah. He had passed and he left her, like, I think $10,000 from his mom insurance. So, okay. She was, as my brother was saying, she was abandoned by her mother. And she was raised by her grandparents, Lori and Britta Wuornos, both alcoholics, both who legally adopted Keith and Aileen. Keith was her brother. On March 18th, 1960, by the age of 11, Wuornos had been engaging in sexual activities in school in exchange for cigarettes, drugs, and food. She also engaged in sexual activities with her brother. Wuornos has said that her alcoholic grandfather had sexually assaulted her and beaten her when she was a child. Before beating her, he would force her to strip out of her clothes. 1970, she was 14. She became pregnant, having been raped by an accomplice of her grandfather. Wuornos gave birth to a boy at a home for unwed mothers on March 23rd, 1971, and the child was placed for adoption. I wonder what happened. I wonder if they ever wondered that anybody told them, like, you know, your mom was Aileen Wuornos.
Right.
Dude, I mean, how did he affect? Oh my god. I feel sad. I kind of wonder about that. Like, what happens to the kids of the serial killers?
Right.
I mean, you had the BTK killer whose daughter was freaked out that he was the BTK. I mean, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even know how to comprehend.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, she was raped by her grandfather's friend. She was pregnant, right?
Yeah.
She became pregnant. Oh shit. Okay. So what happened to her son?
He was given up for adoption. I'm gonna look up something real quick.
And that was Keith, right?
No, that was her brother. Keith was her brother.
No, what is it, Keith? Oh, okay, that's right. My bad.
You go for it. I'm gonna look this up.
Okay. Well, since we're on her son, let's see. Okay. Well, let's find something different.
Thank you, Google.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Let me see.
Jesus Christ, lady.
Oh, shit.
Aileen Lee Carol Wuornos. Mm-hmm. Oh, she went by the middle, or she went by nickname Lee. Lee.
Okay, so I found an update about her son. Since the adoption was a closed adoption, there is no public information about the child. It also seems though there was no scenario in the future where this adoption could be open, since the consent of both of the parent and the child is required to do so. So you see, Aileen was given the death penalty for killing 7 men and put to death on. Okay, so she couldn't, even if she wanted to see her son, there was no how, because it's a closed adoption. Closed adoptions are basically strictly open shut case.
It's like once it opens and it's done and settled. Boom,
it's closed.
It's closed. You cannot. Yeah.
You're no contact. You don't know nothing on the kid. So that's what she did when she was 14 or 15 when she gave birth. Damn, she was already like hoeing it for cigarettes and shit in school.
Yeah, like she's just already flaunting herself. Damn, that's crazy.
Fuck.
She started her reign of terror, but you know she was already getting in trouble and shit back in the middle 70s.
Yeah.
Mid 70s. On May 27th of 1974, she was 18 and was arrested in Jefferson County, Colorado, for driving under the influence, disorderly conduct, and firing a 22 caliber pistol from a moving vehicle.
She was later charged for failure to appear.
Failure to appear. They said, "Fuck you." In 1976, she hitchhiked to Florida, where she met her husband, Leo Gratzfeld.
They married quickly, and the announcement of their nuptials was printed in the local newspaper society pages. However, Wuornos is continually involved in herself in confrontations at the local bar. Went to jail briefly for assault. She also hit Fell with his own cane, leading him to gain a restraining order against her within weeks of the marriage. She returned to Michigan, where on July 14th, she was arrested in Bernie's Club in Matanola in Antrim County. Was charged with assault and disturbing the peace for throwing a cue ball at the bartender's head. Okay, here's where her brother had died.
Oh yeah, her brother died. Oh shoot, dang. Okay. July 17th, her brother Keith died of esophageal cancer, and Wuornos received $10,000 from his life insurance.
Wow.
Yeah. Esophageal cancer. Oh shit. Wuornos and Fell, her dude, annulled their marriage. Okay. On the 21st of July, after only 9 weeks, in August of 1976, Wuornos was given a $105 fine for drunk driving. She used the money inherited from her brother to pay for the fine and spent the rest within 2 months buying luxuries, including a new car, which she wrecked shortly afterwards. God damn.
Dang.
So like she just lived it up and just partied and just said fuck it.
Right.
On May 20th of 1981, Wuornos was arrested in Edgewater, Florida for the armed robbery of a convenience store where she sold $35 and two packs of cigarettes. Shit, really? No way. So that's basically how she got. Well, no, she didn't get caught. She was sentenced to prison on the 4th of May in 1982 and released June 30th of 1983. So she only spent a year.
Yeah, minimum.
A year, yeah. And on May 4th of 1984, shit, not even a year later, not even 2 years later. Not even a year later after she got out, she was arrested for attempting to pass forged checks at a bank in Key West. On November 30th of 1985, she was named as a suspect in the theft of a revolver and ammunition in Pasco County. Jesus Christ, woman. She really liked firearms, didn't she?
For real, that was her method of killing. I mean, on July 4th, in 1986, Wuornos was arrested in Miami and charged with car theft, resisting arrest and obstruction of justice for providing identification bearing her aunt's name. Miami police officers found a .38 caliber revolver and a box of ammunition in the stolen car. June 2nd, 1986, Volusia County deputy sheriffs detained Wuornos for questioning after a male companion accused her of pulling a gun on his car and demanding $200. Wuornos was found to be carrying a spare ammunition, and police discovered a .22 under the passenger seat where she had occupied. Oh my God. So, also around this time, Wuornos met Tyra Moore, a hotel maid. So in the movie Monster, this will be Sylvie.
Oh yeah, that's right, because she has another.
Yeah.
They changed the name.
Yeah. A hotel maid in Daytona Beach lesbian bar. They moved in together, and Wuornos supported them with her earnings as a sex worker. On July 4th, 1987, Daytona Beach police detained Wuornos and Moore in the bar for questioning regarding an incident in which they were accused of assault and battery with a beer bottle. Jesus.
Yeah.
I was like, there was nowhere where she could just, like, stop.
And she was a drifter, so.
Yeah. Drifters don't know when to stop, though.
Right.
On March 12th, 1988, Wuornos accused a Daytona bus driver of assault. She claimed that he had pushed her off the bus following a confrontation. Moore was listed as a witness to the incident. Up until her execution, Wuornos claimed to be still in love with Moore. I mean, if you look at it in the movie, remember, like, where she was, like, testifying against Aileen. That was, like, kind of like the saddest thing, where she already knew that shit was going to happen.
Right.
Like, as you can see earlier, we did read the murders. Apprehension and sentencing. On July 4th, 1990, Wuornos and Moore abandoned Sam's car after they were involved in an accident. Witnesses had seen the two women driving the victims' cars, provided police with their names and descriptions, resulting in a media campaign to locate them. Police also found some of the victims' belongings in pawn shops. Retrieved fingerprints matching these were found in victims' cars. Wuornos had a criminal record in Florida, and her fingerprints were on file. On January 9th, 1991, Wuornos was arrested on outstanding warrant at the Last Resort, a biker bar in Volusia County. Police located Moore the next day in Scranton, Pennsylvania, where she agreed to elicit a confession from Wuornos in exchange for immunity from prosecution. Wow. So, I want my freedom. Fuck you. So Moore returned to the police to Florida, where she was put up in a hotel. Under police guidance, she made numerous telephone calls to Wuornos, pleading for help in clearing her name. 3 days later, on January 16th, 1991, Wuornos confessed to the murders. She claimed that the men tried to rape her, and she killed them in self-defense. A year later, in January 14th, 1992, Wuornos went to trial for the murder of Mallory. Although previous convictions were normally inadmissible in criminal trials under Florida's Williams Rule. Guys, what is Williams Rule? You want to know? It's actually... Williams Rule is based on the holding in the Florida state, Williams versus State, in which relevant evidence in collateral crimes is admissible by jury trial when it does not go to prove the bad character of the criminal prosperity, and the defendant is used to show motive, intent, knowledge, and modus operandi.
They said there could have been 8 motorists killed.
I wouldn't doubt it.
In the same period. Yeah. What the fuck? And she only admitted to so much. She's like, fuck it, you only hear it? Yeah, fine, yeah.
Right, later.
There you go, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, she was brutal. She was nuts.
So on March, where did I say? Oh, right here, at the Williams Rule. The prosecution was allowed to introduce evidence related to other crimes to show a pattern of illegal activity. January 27th, 1992, Wuornos was convicted of Mallory's murder. With help of Moore's testimony at her sentencing, psychiatrist at the further defense testified that Wuornos was mentally unstable and had been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, antisocial personality disorder. 4 days later, she was sentenced to death. March 31st, 1992, Wuornos pleaded no contest to the murders of Humphreys, Burris, and Spears. She said she wanted to get right with God. And her statement to the court, she said in part, "I want to confess to you that Richard Mallory did violently rape me, as I told you, but these others did not. They only began to start to." On May 15th, Wuornos was given 3 more death sentences. In June 1992, Wuornos pleaded guilty to the murder of Karskadon. In November 1992, she received her 5th death sentence. The defense made efforts during this trial to introduce evidence that Mallory had been tried for intent to commit rape in Maryland, and that he had been committed to a maximum security correctional facility that provided remediation to sexual offenders. Oh, wow. Records obtained at this institution reflected that from 1958 to 1962, Mallory was committed for treatment and observation resulting in criminal charge of assault with intent to rape, and received an overall 8 years of treatment from the facility in 1961. And it was observed that Mr. Mallory, that his possessed strong sociopathic trends. The judge refused to allow this to be admitted in court as evidence and denied Wuornos' request for retrial. In February 1993, Wuornos pleaded guilty to the murder of Antonio, who was sentenced to death again. No charges were brought against her for the murder of Siams. His body was never found. In all, she received 6 death sentences. Shit.
Did you know she started experiencing hearing loss and vision problems in high school?
For real?
Junior high, yeah.
I wonder why.
Well, her IQ was pretty low. It was below 70.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Here's your
School officials urged that Wuornos receive counseling and try to improve her behavior by administering a mild tranquilizer. Holy shit, they fucking tranquilized her?
Jesus.
At about 14, that's when Wuornos was raped by her grandfather. Okay, so, like, shit. That's what she got. Okay, that's when she got pregnant by her grandfather. No shit. But yeah, while she was in junior high, that was all going on.
Well, I could see why she went crazy. She was going through so much shit, though.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Because if you guys remember, my dear ones, is that any type of trauma can cause a lot of PTSD or other types of shit mentally. Like, you know, you never know. Like, people have triggers. And it's best not to fucking activate those triggers because you don't know how the person is going to act. Execution. Where am I? Oh, okay. Wuornos was incarcerated at the Florida Department of Corrections Broward Correctional Institution, BCI, death row for women, then transferred to Florida State Prison for execution. Her appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court was denied in 1996. In a 2001 petition to the Florida Supreme Court, she stated her intention to dismiss her legal counsel and terminate all pending appeals. "I killed those men," she wrote. "I robbed them as cold as ice, and I'd do it again too. There's no chance in keeping me alive or anything because I'd kill again. I have hate crawling through my system, and I'm so sick of hearing this. She's crazy stuff. I have been evaluated so many times. I'm competent, sane, and I'm trying to tell the truth, but I'm the one who seriously hates human life and would kill again." While her attorneys argued that she was not mentally competent to make such a request, Wuornos insisted she knew what she was doing, and the court-appointed panel of psychiatrists agreed. In 2002, Wuornos began accusing prison matrons of tainting her food with dirt, saliva, and urine. And she said she had overheard conversations among prison personnel trying to get me, so I pushed over the brink by them, and I'd wind up committing suicide before the execution and wishing to rape me before execution. She also complained of strip searches, tight handcuffing, door kicking, frequent window checks, low water pressure, mildew on her mattress, and catcalling. And distaste and pure hatred towards me. Wuornos threatened to boycott showers and food trays where certain officers were on duty. In the meantime, my stomach's crawling away. I'm taking showers to the sink of my cell. Her attorney said Miss Wuornos really just wants to have proper treatment, humane treatment, until the day she's executed. He added she believes that she's what she's written. In the weeks before her execution, Wuornos had given a series of interviews to Broomfield and talked about being taken away to meet God and Jesus and the angels and whatever's beyond the beyond. In her final interview, she once again charged that her mind was tortured by the BCI and her head crushed by sonic pressure. Food poisonings and abuses had worsened, and she said each time she complained with the goal of making her appear insane or drive her insane. She also turned on her interviewer. You sabotaged my ass. Society and cops and the system and raped women got executed and was used for books and movies and shit. Her final on-camera words were, "Thanks a lot, society, for railroading my ass." Dawn Botkins, a childhood friend of Wuornos, later had told Broomfield that her verbal abuse was directed at society and at the media in general, not at him specifically. The way I just raised my voice.
Fuck yeah, I love that. It's dope. Because you gotta tell it with feeling. You gotta tell it with some. You gotta tell it with some oomph.
Wuornos' execution took place on October 9th, 2002. She declined her last meal, which could have been anything under $20, and opted for a cup of coffee. Fucking A, under $20. Oh yeah, because there was the one guy who fucking ordered a shitload of things, didn't fucking eat it. I forgot his name. Yeah. It was, dude, he fucking ordered a shitload of stuff for his last meal, and when they brought it, he did not touch a bite of it.
Really? Like, he did it purposely?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I would have.
Like, I'll be like, just give me a Big Mac and some really, really crunchy fries.
Even her defense attorney, Jenkins, referred to her client as a damaged primitive child and pleaded with the jury to spare her life.
Jeez. Her last words were, "Yes, I would like to say I'm sailing with the Rock, and I'll be back like Independence Day with Jesus. June 6th, like the movie, Big Mother ship and all. I'll be back. I'll be back." She died at 9:47 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah. She was the 10th woman in the United States and the 2nd in Florida to be executed in the United States Supreme Court decision restoring capital punishment after death. Want to take this one?
Okay. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Wuornos' body was cremated and her ashes were spread beneath a tree in her native Michigan by her childhood friend Dawn Botkins. That's fucking dope shit. Just be spread around. We can't do that.
Yeah, we can't.
Wuornos requested the Natalie Merchant song Carnival be played at her funeral. Merchant commented on this when asked why she permitted Carnival to be played during the credits of the documentary. Oh, cool. Well, after the Aileen, the life and death of a serial killer.
I think that's on Discovery Plus.
Okay.
I logged into my Discovery Plus on your Roku.
That's cool. That's fine. Okay. When director Nick Broomfield sent a working edit on the film, I was so disturbed by the subject matter that I couldn't even watch it. Aileen Wuornos led a torturing life that it is beyond my worst nightmares. It wasn't until I was told that Aileen spent many hours listening to my album, Tiger Lily, while on death row and requested Carnival to be played at her funeral that I gave permission for the use of the song. It's very odd to think of the places my music can go once it leaves my hands. If it gave her some solace, I have to be grateful. That's Broomfield later speculated on Wuornos' motive and state of mind. Ooh, okay. I think this anger developed inside her and she was working as a prostitute. I think she had a lot of awful encounters on the roads. And I think this anger just spilled out from inside her and finally exploded into incredible violence. That was her way of surviving. I think Aileen really believed that she had killed in self-defense. I think someone who's deeply psychotic can really tell the difference between something that is life-threatening and something that is minor disagreement. That you could say something that she didn't agree with or go into a screaming black temper about it. Shit. And I think that's what happened. Caused the things to happen, and at the same time, when she wasn't in those extreme moods, there was an incredible humanity to her. Crazy. For literature.
There was books on it?
Yeah. FB profiler Robert K. Resler only mentioned Wuornos briefly in his autobiographical history of his 20 years with the FBI. Writing in 1992, he said he often does not discuss female serial killers because they tend to kill in sprees instead of in a sequential fashion. He noted Wuornos as a sole exception. Ressler, who allegedly coined the phrase serial killer to describe murderers seeking personal gratification, does not apply it to women killing in prostitution, psychosis, I say prostitution, psychosis, postpartum psychosis. My bad.
Postpartum prostitution.
Postpartum prostitution. Fuck me.
Shit.
Oh shit. Oh man. Or to any other murder acting solely on financial gain, such as women who have killed a series of boarders and spouses. Shit. In 2002, journalist Sue Russell wrote a book about Wuornos called Lethal Intent. The poem Sugar Zero by Rima Banirj, I don't know, is dedicated to Wuornos and appears in the 2005 Arsenio Pulp Press publication Red Light Superhero Saints and Sluts. Wow. The poet Duran Brostein dedicated a poem to her called Aileen Wuornos that appears in his 2011 spoken word CD, The Obsessive Poet. In 2012...
Aileen, why are you so mean?
Why are you so mean, right? What do you mean? What do you mean? In 2012, Lisa Kester and Daphne Golub edited and published a collection of letters written over a 10-year span from Wuornos to Botkins. So her and her friend kept in touch, huh? The book is entitled Dear Dawn, Aileen Wuornos in Her Own Words. The poet Olivia Gatwood refers to Wuornos throughout her book Life of the Party. Wow. She had a lot of influences, huh? Mm-hmm. Her documentaries, same thing. Nick Broomfield directed 2 documentaries about her. The Selling of Aileen Wuornos, The Selling of a Serial Killer in 1983.
And The Life of a Serial Killer
in 2003. Wuornos was the subject of episodes of the documentary TV series American Justice Biography and Deadly Women. She was also featured in an episode of the TV series The New Detectives. So that's on season 3, episode 1, Fatal Compulsion is the name of the episode if you want to check it out. An episode of Made Me Famous on the Rios Television Network airing December 1st, 2018 chronicled the case. In February 2020, the series Very Scary People was known on the Crime and Investigation Channel. Episodes 3 and 4 describes how the investigation into Aileen was conducted.
So on HBO Max, guys, you can actually find that on the documentary section of Very Scary People. It's actually hosted by Donnie Wahlberg.
Donnie.
No, Marky Mark this time.
Films. Ooh. The theatrical film Monster in 2003 starred Charlize Theron as Wuornos. It chronicles Wuornos' story from childhood until her first murder conviction. The film earned Theron an Academy Award for Best Actress. You know what? She killed it. Fuck yeah. On March 18, 2021, it was announced that Voltage Pictures acquired the worldwide rights of Aileen Wuornos' American Boogeyman, a prequel to Monster, which Peyton Arliss portraying.
I never seen that one. Have you?
Nah.
We gotta look for that one.
Right. March 16th. All right. Cool. We'll check it out. Television. Fuck, there's chicks everywhere. The movie Overkill. Well, the TV movie Overkill. The Aileen Wuornos story, 1992, starred Jean Smart as Aileen. Let's see, the antagonist of 2012 or 2002, Law and Order Special Victims Unit episode Chameleon. Chameleon.
Chameleon.
Chameleon.
Come and go, you come and go.
Maggie Patterson, Sharon Lawrence, a sex worker who murders her Johns, is based on Wuornos. Oh, cool. So it's like,
yeah. Well, I know there's one chick in Vegas that used to roll her Johns. Like, she would fucking, like drug them or, like, knock them out, and then she fucking rob them.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, she got fucking caught. So, this one chick, I met her at a call center when I used to work there. She fucking legit got caught rolling her Johns, and her pimp was outside the damn door. And then someone had called security because they heard the guy struggle.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's how they got busted. That shit was crazy. And then when she was, like, the talk of the fucking floor for, like, a month. And then, like, the call, like, it all died out. It was, like, if anything big happened to people, like, working in a call center, like, you're, like, toast of the town for, like, a month and a half, and you fizzle out. So you weren't that special.
Dang. Wuornos has been mentioned on the crime scene television series Criminal Minds. In the Criminal Minds novel Killer Profile, she is one of the serial killers who is copied by the novel's main antagonist.
Daniel Dryden. Music. What the hell?
Music? Oh, wow. An Operation adaptation of Wuornos' life premiered at San Francisco, California's Yardbud Buena Center for the Arts on June 22nd, 2001. I was saying. Entitled Wuornos. The opera was written by composer Carla Lucero.
You're related to somebody we know?
Conducted by Maury Chun and produced by the John Sims Center for the Performing Arts. Several musicians have written songs about Wuornos, including Jewel. Oh, Nicotine Love. Jewel is pretty badass.
Yeah.
The New York-based metalcore band It Dies Today, 6th of June is the name of the song. And Pablo Hasél, Incendias por culpa de Aileen Wuornos. Whatever that means. I probably didn't even say that right, but that's okay. I got a little bit of Spanish blood in me. The singer Diamanda Galas recorded a live cover of the Phil Ox song Iron Lady, which she would often perform as a tribute to Wuornos for her performance album. Malediction Prayer? Malediction and Prayer.
Samples of interviews of Wuornos feature prominently throughout Dragged into Sunlight's 2009's album Hatred for Mankind and Lingua and Nada's 2017 album All Bitches Die. Fuck! I can hear that shit. All bitches die.
All you bitches die. Die, bitch, die, 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 bitch, die.
Fucking shit.
That sounds like something my bro would have said.
For I am the light, and mine is the only way, and the holy is the name of my ruthless acts. The song Poor Aileen, which is the final track of the 2015 album Ours is Chrome by Superheaven, is written about the serial killer. I was wondering, come on, Aileen.
I was just thinking about that too. We'll play that one.
Oh, shit. Parody cover of Dolly Parton's Jolene called Aileen, inspired by Wuornos.
Jolene.
Don't take my man, I'm begging you, Jolene.
Oh, okay, no. For real, that was based off of her? What?
No, they made a song, a parody over it called Aileen.
Oh.
Probably Aileen. Please, I'm begging you not to kill my man.
We gotta look that up.
It's featured on William Bellelli's third solo album. The music video featuring Gigi Gorgeous portraying Wuornos was released on November 1st, 2018. In 2019, the rapper Cardi B recreated Wuornos' famous mugshot for her single Press. In 2020, rapper Sadistic released Aileen Wuornos, a song dedicated to her on his Delirium album. What the shit? Okay, guys. So, we know about her traumas, and we also know, her traumatic upbringing, including her physical and sexual abuse. It was mostly basically partially linked to the development of her borderline personality disorders. Some severe traumas can also interrupt and develop the development of the mind and result in primitive dissociative and splitting differences and defenses, to what causes the shit that people go through. In Eileen's case, she was sexually abused as a child by her own grandfather. She and her brother were committing incest. If you guys don't know what incest is, you better make sure you're not related to your cousin.
No relation. No relation.
Okay. So, with that being said, my dear children, we're going to end it here. Thank you for listening. Tomorrow is another serial killer, and we'll figure that shit out. And then Halloween, don't forget, Cannibal Cafe Forum, I'm in my vis. Brent Brandis. We'll see you guys soon, and happy Halloween.
Yeah, good night, good fright.
Bye. Hey guys, stay tuned for my following podcasts, and not to mention both seasons 2 and 3 are available on all streaming podcasts. Wherever you get them, you can find them there. You can also follow my socials, and that is Odd Pods with the Odd Broad on IG, and you can find me on Snapchat and at Cy Edwards. My Twitter, I am currently redoing that, so you can actually find me on Twitter at OddBroadTV as well. So you guys have a good one and be safe. Bye.